Congratulations on a successful, UFC debut. I guess we see some of the markings on there. So I guess physically, how are you feeling after a fight like that?
I feel great. Mentally, I don't feel perfect because yeah, I'm happy that I won, but I made some mistakes. I'm not happy about the third round, but I could done it better. But I'm happy that this is debut win, and I'm happy that I can represent Poland here and give a great fights.
Were you confident that the judges would give it to you? Because this was a very close fight, and on social media, it seems pretty 50-50 on who fans think won.
To be honest, after the fight, I was just angry at that third round. But after these two rounds, I was confident that I won these two rounds because I tried submissions. I was striking well. I got him on the body, on the head. I was happy about these two rounds.
You seem to jump that guillotine a lot. How confident are you in that submission?
I was too confident to be honest. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy like. If I see that someone has a good gilly, good grappling, I want to submit him with his own weapon. So that was my mistake. He had a great escape, and it was almost impossible to submit him with a gilly. But the last gilly was really close. I lost some power on that, and the round would be better if I didn't jump to the gilly. But that's just me, you know.
And Patchy, for a long time, has been viewed as one of the best bantamweights in the world. So when you were in there, did he feel like one of the best, or did you feel like at his level once you locked up?
To be honest, it's a big thing to, step to the UFC octagon and fight with the ex-Bellator champion. It's like something amazing, but I knew that in my mind it's just a next fight, and my dream was from the beginning of my career to fight with the best guys, and I'm just happy to be here and to do it, and this is just a start of this way.
When they raised your hands, the camera immediately cut to Joanna sitting cage side. Have you had the chance to talk to her since the win?
Yeah, we had a minute to talk with each other. There's like a long story behind our friendship. She joined my club when she started to train MMA. I was a major fighter then, and we were just in the great contact then, and she showed me the way how to become a UFC champion. So I could watch it from the such a close distance, help her a lot, and now I know how to become a champion, and I will do it.
In terms of your career going off of that, what do you want, the next steps of your UFC career to look like? Because beating a name like Patchy Mix puts the spotlight on you. Your next fight, everyone will want to watch. So I guess when do you want to get back in there, and how do you want your UFC career to play out?
To be honest, I'm fucking angry after this third round, so I wanna just now take my time, few days of just celebrating this, go blackjack, drink a beer, go out with my coaches, with my family, friends, and then after a few days I will call Joanna and we will talk about my future. But I wanna fight soon. I wanna be an active fighter because a lot of you noticed that it was my fight was like last fight was I don't know 1.5 years ago, so it's not that easy to come back. But if I have a good mentality, I knew I can do it, and I've done it.
Over here. Congratulations. Would you say you learned more from advice Joanna gave you, or more just from watching Joanna and learning by yourself in the training room?
Both. Like she learned from me when I was like a young grappler, but I learned from her as a striker, and I learned a lot about mentality of champion. That was the most important thing.
I know you said you probably wish you didn't go for as many guillotines, but at any point, did you feel like you had one tight enough that you might be able to get the finish?
Yeah, the last one, the last gilly was like feeling the best, and then he was doing like this weird thing, that great escape, like he was just throwing his body, and his head just slipped. Yeah, and then I knew that it was a mistake.
We know there's obviously been a lot of talent, coming from Poland, Joanna, Jan Blachowicz, and, obviously Gamrot has a big fight and is doing really well. Coming into the UFC, do you feel like that pressure from home to be the next one to represent the country on a big stage and just continue to just give your country more of that representation in the UFC from Poland?
It's just part of the mental work to, to sort the things out. I didn't feel any pressure, because this is the thing that I love to do and I want to do. I wanted to be here, so it was like natural for me to be here, and I wasn't feeling the pressure. Of course, after the fights, these emotions are amazing, but in the fight I was cold.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Over here, congratulations on the victory. In the UFC, two people have only fought each other 4 times once, with Davison Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno. In KSW, you actually fought a guy 4 times, going 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. What did that experience teach you about like overcoming adversity?
The story with Sebastian Przybysz, he was my opponent for 5 times. It's a long story. Now we are friends, but he learned me a lot, and it was a tough time for me, because, preparing for one guy 5 times, it's really hard. And he made me to risk and step out of the KSW and come here, search for new challenges. That's why I'm thankful for him. And that was very important part of my career.
Yeah, 5 times actually. So with KSW, I know you guys had a lot of big shows. Did fighting in front of big crowds in Europe prepare you for this moment?
Yeah, definitely. I was feeling great. I fought on the really big events, and like this KSW prepared me for this moment. So, the difference is like everything around is different. It's pretty similar, but it's different. And the media try to put the pressure on you. But if you're sure that you want to be here, it's not pressure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.